Good morning, my Aquarians. Happy bonus read. You are the third bonus read. I apologize for not doing yesterday, but I'm doing you and Taurus today. That sounded really dirty. I understand that. But yeah, doing you guys today, this morning. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Very relaxing, had some nice plans, good start to your week. Yeah, there's that lunar eclipse that started last night and I think tonight too. We had such a bad, I think it was just raining. Every time a big event like that, it seems like it's always raining in northern Indiana near Chicago here. It's just like I miss out on all of that good stuff. But I hope you guys were able to see it. If you are, please let me know how it looked like because I could only imagine it. So yeah, all right. We are using Dreamscape Tarot for the main deck, using Tarot of the Abyss for the clarifying deck. I know. Hold your shock. I am not using Tarot of the Mystical Moments today. I thought I'd give you guys a break on it. So the links to these decks can be found down below in the description box, not my decks. Just trying to make it easy for you curious little kittens to go and find them if you are so interested in looking. And always, Aquarius, thank you for being here and supporting me for this past year. And for all my new viewers, welcome. And if you're feeling my vibe, please feel free to like and subscribe. Harry the Capricorn is laying on the ottoman, snoring softly. All right, let's get into it. We have Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Ten of Swords, reverse, clarifying deck, Gemini energy. Ooh, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, reverse. What is this? Knight. Is that King? I can't see them this. Oh, King of Cups reverse and the Hierophant reverse. Ten of Swords reverse. It feels like somebody's waiting on someone. Waiting. Seven of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Ace of Wands reverse, Nine of Swords. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if somebody's waiting on you to come back. Or you waiting on somebody to leave something behind. Okay, general energy for my Aquarians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. If you are an Aquarius, know an Aquarius, feel like being an Aquarius, well, Aquarians, I'm glad you're here. And I say that because you could be an Aquarius and this resonates. It could resonate. But of course, it's one of your many signs in your chart. Or you could be like a Virgo dealing with an Aquarius and you could still resonate as the main story. Because, well, you're dealing with an Aquarius and you might have Aquarius in your chart. So just keep an open mind to the energies. All right, general energy for my Aquarians. General energy for my Aquarians. There, it's two cards. We have Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Three of Swords. Something not working. Maybe somebody's not working on you or on this, causing a Three of Swords. Is this is a really weird, is that, we'll roll with it. I think it's really a weird angle, but let's see how it plays out. What's influencing the Eight of Pentacles reverse and Three of Swords? That's Libra and Virgo. Or, yeah, Libra, Virgo. Set it backwards here. What's influencing it? Gosh, three cards. Eight of Wands reverse, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Two of Cups. It feels like there's somebody here in a connection. It is a strong soul connection, but it's just not coming together. The Wheel of Fortune reverse, which is the Fates reverse, and the Eight of Wands reverse. And what's influencing this heartache is somebody's not leaving something else. That's what that feels like. Wheel of Fortune reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse. And maybe you're thinking of blocking this energy out. Maybe, yeah, that's what that feels like. But it is a strong soul connection, which isn't making things easier. Let me turn on the light here. It's not making things easier. It's a strong soul connection. But that's the problem when you get too many cards for each placement. The Star, there you are, and the Empress, and the Hanged One reverse. I really think this is an Aquarius that says, you know what? This is a strong soul connection, but you know what? I am not going to put myself on hold any longer. I really do feel like you're going to be blocking this out because you're tired. Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Three of Swords. It's grueling when you see this person involved with somebody else or other people, knowing what this could be, and yet it's not being that. It's just not coming together. What is the reason for the reading? What is the reason for the reading for Aquarius? What is the reason for the reading? Reason for the reading for Aquarius. What is it? And the Ace of Cups. Whoa. Hello, new love. What's in the past? What's in the past for my Aquarians? What's in the past for my Aquarians? And the hang, yeah, feeling really stuck and tied to this. Because, well, it's a Two of Cups. Of course you are. It's a strong soul connection. But somebody's being emotionally unavailable over here. King of Swords and a Queen of Cups reverse. And a Five of Swords reverse. Okay, that's your card there. What is on Aquarian's mind? 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 And the Four of Wands, happiness and security. Happiness, Four of Wands is a card of celebration. Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. I feel, this is for an Aquarian, I really feel like you may have blocked this person. If they're happy or not happy and whatever they're in, you're no longer putting yourself on hold. I think you recognize the connection it is. I think you recognize the connection it is, but you can't put your life on hold. If you move forward, it will unburden your heart. Okay, the Three of Swords that's a heavy energy. It's an ongoing pain. The Wheel of Fortune reverse makes it feel like this has been going on for a while. Eight of Wands reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, two eights in reverse. Now in Chinese numerology, they hold 888 very, very, very. It's a very lucky number. But the reverse is true. 888 reverse is a very unlucky number. And I feel like you already have two eights reverse here. I mean, I don't know, that just brought my attention. And it kind of, maybe Aquarius, just maybe. Did you ever think that if you got this person, it may be more than you can handle? Or it may not be what you thought it could be or would be? And then you would be stuck in something else, and then we'd have a different type of reading for Aquarius. It'd be an Aquarius who's with a narcissistic energy or selfish energy, or an Aquarius who's stuck in an unhappy marriage and, wanting to leave it. This might be your ticket out of here. And I feel like some of you, this Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands, you found it. This definitely feels like new love. What's in the near future for you guys? I feel like leaving this behind and blocking it, focusing on yourself and your happiness brings this in. What is in the near future for you guys? Near future for you guys. And the Ten of Pentacles. Holy cow. Now, could this person come with that offer that you've been waiting for? It could be them. Ace of Cups, I usually feel that's new though. Ten of Pentacles. Aquarius, we are definitely, so tarot has a way of making things feel like one relationship's on the heels of another. So maybe just this could have ended up being, the more I'm looking at this, what this feels like is you could have dropped this person a while ago. And this person may finally have gotten out of what they held you up with. And you may not even be thinking of this person. And they might be trying to come in, Four of Wands and Ace of Cups, seeing if your offer is still valid. I think you guys are in something new. Or let's just say you were in a marriage that was kind of on the brink, and this came along and you were the one in a connection. Maybe your marriage is better. Either way, you're in a better place. Four of Wands and Ace of Cups. And a Ten of Pentacles. I think this person you were connected to is not in a good place. And they're remembering how you made them feel, Aquarius. The more I see that, the more, yeah, look at this, Five of Swords and the Five of Swords reverse and a King of Swords. I think you're up in your energy. I think you got yourself back. I think Stella got her groove back, and this person's coming in with an apology. Nine of Pentacles. I just don't think you're interested. I really don't. All right, how do Aquarians see themselves? How do the Aquarians see themselves? How do the Aquarians see themselves? Queen of Swords reverse. I don't think you're letting this person in. This is also a card of fed up to me, Libra energy. What you're fed up with is the Three of Swords. They remember the good things you brought to them. You remember the Three of Swords they brought to you and all the waiting and tied to it and watching them with other people or with one person, waiting for them. And you're done with that bullshittery. You're just done with it. You're not, Ace of Cups and Queen of Swords reverse. I think either some of you worked on your marriages and got it better. Some of you are in a relationship. Some of you are about to be in a new relationship. But this is not happening. Not today, Satan, not today. What is the energy coming in to influence this read? Aquarius doesn't see coming. What's the energy coming in to influence this read that Aquarius doesn't see coming? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. I think that's just you. When I see the Two of Pentacles, and it reminds me of the second hand on a clock. Not the second hand, the small hand on a clock. The small hand never stops working. It shouldn't. If you want your clock to work, and I'm talking old school, I'm not talking like digital or anything. If you want a proper clock to give you the proper time, the second hand needs to continuously go. Does it get credit? No, the big hands get the credit because you're not looking at the second hand. You're looking at what time is it, right? But this is where the work is. So even if you're at the Ten of Pentacles, you're at the Ten of Pentacles because your Two of Pentacles is working, if you follow me. The Two of Pentacles should always be up, right, in your life. Even if you're a billionaire, your Two of Pentacles would still be saying, now what? This is you being on top of things, you being in the flow of life, you being flexible to what life has to come. The Wheel of Fortune reverse is inflexibility, trying to control situations. How did that work out for you? Well, you may have lost a lot of time on trying to control people, to do what you want, to leave certain people, trying to control a situation if you waited out long enough. It just is a ball of stress. So the Wheel of Fortune upright and the Two of Pentacles, I always feel is the minor is the Two of Pentacles and the major is the Wheel of Fortune. It's allowing fate to take its course. It's no longer controlling a situation, being in the flow of things. What will come will come. And before you know it, your vibration is up. What I actually feel this Two of Pentacles is a new opportunity. After all of that, near future is a Ten of Pentacles. I think some of you, your money's doing better or it has been doing better. So I actually think this Two of Pentacles, you have a new work opportunity or some type of opportunity for more money to come into your life. I don't feel that is within, I can't even speak, within relationship. Some of you are healed from this and you're only focusing on your Pentacles, and Queen of Swords reverses. I think you aren't letting many people in. It's a very self-focused energy. I mean, let's get real. When the Queen of Swords is upright, she's no Queen of Wands. She's no party girl. She's no breakfast at Tiffany's over here. No, she is very isolated at best. I mean, when she's like this, you don't know where she is. This is like Queen of Swords has left the chat room. Nobody can get a hold of a Queen of Swords reverse. Or this person can't even get to you because you have removed yourself from, like, you're in super stealth ghost mode. What is an Aquarian's emotions? What is an Aquarian's emotions? What is an Aquarian's emotions? And the Sun reverse. Now you have to be careful with this card. I actually feel you're probably like this. But because of this Queen of Swords reverse, I don't think you're allowing the Sun to come in because you're very, 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 very super focused, hyper focused on achieving a goal. What that goal is, Ten of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Maybe you are so focused on buying your house this year or paying your house off this year or getting, I don't know, I just feel it's around your security and your money. So a lot of times the Sun reverse can be a delay in happiness, but when you look at these cards, I feel like you probably have a lot of happiness going on, but you're not enjoying it because your focus is so much on your own personal security. I feel reason for the reading, honestly, is I do feel like you have new love here, but I don't think she would even pop her head out to even know it's there. And the Sun reverses, I just think you're very focused on your goals. So I almost feel like that's kind of a warning to say you might want to pop your head out the window to see if somebody's coming in. Look around you and, get the time of what's going on around you, because I feel like you're in this tunnel of trying to push through a goal or towards a goal of some sort. What is the outcome for Aquarians? What is the outcome for Aquarians? What is the outcome for Aquarians? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Page of Wands. A new passionate beginning. Could this be in that love? Maybe. Oh, yes. Look at the Ten of Cups. Holy cow, Aquarius. And Eight of Swords reverse. I like that. And freeing you from a 9 of Cups reverse. This is weird because this is definitely old energy. This, to me, feels new energy. Could it be an old person coming back? Yes. There's always room for that, you know. I'm not going to discount that. There's definitely room for that. For the most part, I feel like there's old, there's new, and then there's you, Aquarius. And who will you choose? Some of you are just really choosing yourself. But there is new love. Yeah, I definitely feel that. Okay, let's clarify this and see if we can fine-tune this reading to get down to the gritty, the nitty-gritty of it, the dirty. What is this 3 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles reverse? So if this is about a job too, it could be leaving a job behind. I mean, that's too, I don't know. I mean, some of you, that could be part of it too. With this total transformation, and some of you could have left a job to focus on your own business. And that's, I mean, that makes sense why you're so focused, because 4 of Wands, maybe you want to build this up. And you might be like, somebody comes along and maybe you don't know what to do. And you're not sure about, with the Sun reverse, if they're going to mess your flow up with the 2 of Pentacles, or will it be a 10 of Cups? What is this 3 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles reverse? Influenced by the 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. What is this? Center mess. Okay. Okay, let's see. We have, 3 of Cups reverse and the 10 of Swords. This is such an interesting, powerful combination, I'm telling you, because they go so hand in hand. 3 of Cups reverse could be definitely third energy, but it's also could be, if this isn't about love, this could just be having people in your inner circle who are, could be backstabbing energies, disloyal energies. It definitely feels like a disloyal energy that causes a lot of unhappiness in your life. Now this 10 of Swords, in the Tarot of the Abyss, there's 2 10 of Swords and there's 2 3 of Swords. Both 10 of Swords and 3 of Swords on one version is how you know it to mean. It causes you pain. It's ongoing. You're in the midst of it, you know. Then there's a 3 of Swords of knowing why it happened, and that is the first steps to setting you free. And this 10 of Swords is not being afraid to look at it, not being afraid to face it. What are you facing? That maybe you were dealing with somebody who would have been disloyal to you, or has been disloyal to you. And that's where your 3 of Swords is coming from. So this is becoming wiser from the pain, so you don't have to relive the pain in future installments with other people. So this 10 of Swords has made you wiser, but I do feel it has made you pull yourself away with that Queen of Swords reverse. I do feel that. Okay. And yeah, 2 of Wands reverse. And I do feel if this old energy, you probably know who they are because you probably have felt them. This card reminds me of that beaver from those memes where it's like, Helen, 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 Helen. You know, the beaver, it just stands there. That's like this guy. He's like, Aquarius, 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 remember me? Yeah, no, you would like not to remember him because 8 of Wands reverse. I think you blocked this energy out. Queen of Cups and 9 of Pentacles, you have set yourself free. You realize in your time of healing that what you were trying to obtain it was a snake, not a new beginning, but a snake. See how this hermit is not holding on to a staff, but he's holding on to a snake. I feel like, but this 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Cups, I think you're in a good emotional place. I really do. And now this Page of Cups below that comes along, this new love offer. It's just weird to have such a strong old energy in it and a strong new. So for some of you, I feel like you're going to hear from both. And maybe you won't know what to do. Maybe you won't do any of them. Okay, what is this Ace of Cups? Reason for the reading for my Aquarians? Ace of Cups, healing, love, happiness. What is this? Reason for the reading is a new love offer for my Aquarians. Ace of Cups. Ooh, and awakening. You know what? It does kind of look like she's like, who do I give my cup to? Maybe I'll just drink from it myself. But awakening is judgment. When you see someone for who they are, including yourself, you can't go back to it. You just can't go back to that life. You can't go back to that world. You can't go back to that person because you outgrew it. That right there, I think, is your answer about the old. You outgrew this type of relationship and this energy. It doesn't matter that now they're ready, now that they're wanting you. Is it a strong soul connection? Yeah, but it was a connection that brought you to this Ten of Pentacles in your life. It brought you to who you are today, which then brings in that new love. So it did serve a purpose. It made you wiser. It made you more clear on what you want in life and who you don't need in your life. What is this hanged woman in the past, which is the hangman, Piscean energy, the hanged woman? And so this old love could have been born at a very stagnant time in your life where career-wise, not much was happening. Personal-wise, not much was happening. And this came along and maybe you thought it could have been your vehicle out of there. And it never went anywhere. Hanged woman, yeah. But look, you went from the hanged woman, hanged man, to the magician. That's pretty freaking amazing. And the magician all of a sudden has all these new opportunities. Because if the typical magician has all the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Cups just laying on his table to grab at any time. And I think, I just feel like this stagnant, stuck connection that never went anywhere really put you in that magician energy. Yeah. And also, I do feel like within your life, this being tied to something, some of you, maybe it highlighted that a big move needs to happen. You just need something more in your life. And this city or neighborhood or house or life wasn't fulfilling you. What is the Four of Wands on your mind? What is the Four of Wands? When the magician pops out, it's a major manifester. But next to a hanged woman or hanged man, or however you want to put it, is somebody not living up to their full potential. And when you're not living up to your full potential, you start getting that stirring that you're trying to suppress. And that's where anxiety, depression, and stagnation is born, right? So that's when people try to reach for these dead-end kind of situationships. You're trying to reach for something that you know is not really obtainable, but it's kind of, it's putting your focus on, I don't know, I feel like you were wasting time by putting your focus on this when your focus really needed to be on yourself. So you had to learn the hard way that what's going to make you happy is within yourself, not within something outside of yourself. And I just feel like you really are going for it. What is the Four of Wands on Aquarian's mind? Four of Wands on Aquarian's mind. What is that? The Four of Wands on Aquarian's mind. And the Hermit reverse. Very interesting. Didn't he come out? Or no, he split the deck. So this is you. Four of Wands and Hermit reverse. This is you now at a period of healing. You realize, I don't want to be holding on to any more snakes. See how he's holding on to a snake? You don't want to be dealing with the snakes. You shed that skin. You shed the old version of yourself. And now the Four of Wands, I do feel, you guys, this Ten of Pentacles and Four of Wands, some of you are really going to buy a house this year. Or moving. There's something around your security and your money that you are really hyper-focused on. If maybe it is about building a business and turning it from a household hobby into something that's really going to build you a long-term stability. Okay, what is this Ten of Pentacles? Let's just move everybody down. What is this Ten of Pentacles here, Virgo energy? Ten of Pentacles in the near future. Virgo energy. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Four of Wands again. Yeah, I think this saving up money to buy a house, saving up money to move. Definitely somebody's got their own business out there. Ten of Pentacles and Four of Wands. And the Queen of, look at that. You got two Queen of Swords reversed. I just think you're very focused on yourself. I think you're very focused on yourself. I think this whole reading is saying, hey, Aquarius, you got some new love here. Now, do you have to take it? No. I personally love this. I like that you're focused on your money. You're focused on your goals, on your business, because inevitably that's where your happiness is going to be. The more you put this energy into yourself, you're going to get a lot of love offers. You definitely will. But don't you want a love offer from somebody who's like energy as you? See, you don't want to attract love when you're stagnant in life, because you're going to pick somebody who is trying to get their cake and eat it too. Either they're also stagnant, and now we have two stagnant people, or we have somebody who's bored in their own life, not willing to change it, and they're going to go outside of their connection for a little bit of fun. Either way, these are snakes you don't want to roll around with or slither with anymore. So I feel like this puts you on a path of self-discovery and getting clear on what you want, being your King of Swords self. And what you realize, what you don't want is snakes, okay? What you do want are pentacles. And I think you guys are just in a big pentacle mode. Why is the Queen of Swords reversed here? How Aquarians see themselves. Why the Queen of Swords reversed? Libran energy. Why the Queen of Swords reverse? And the Page of Wands reverse. Why the Page? That feels like a refusal of this. Page of Wands reverse. Or fear. The Fool reverse. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like with this Page of Wands reverse, the Fool reverse, here's the Queen of Wands upright, and a Page of Pentacles reverse. I think you definitely don't want the old, okay? But I don't even think you want to deal with the new, because you're afraid it's going to take you out of your Queen of Wands mode. The Queen of Wands is a very powerful card, because like the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands should always be effective in your life. It should always be active in your life. Even if you were a CEO, a very successful CEO, a lot of CEOs also have a lot of side things going on. It would be very boring to get to your goal, and then what? For 40 years, what do you do? So I think this is an Aquarius who's always going to be striving to keep you're going to have different purposes. Nobody has one purpose from the time, you're like, what is my purpose? I don't know what my purpose is. Well, simply put, your purpose is what you're really good at doing with the least amount of effort. Okay. So a lot of people aren't finding success because you're not doing your purpose. You might be doing other people's purposes because it's easy for them to do. It might not necessarily be easy or fun for you to do. And that's why you might be at a like 4 of Pentacles or 3 of Pentacles reverse, or, even a 7 of Pentacles, but to get to that 10 of Pentacles. No, you have to look at yourself, Aquarius, and say, what is it that I do very well? Is it talking? Is it communication? Is it healing? Is it teaching? What do I do very, very well? Whatever you do very well, keep doing that, okay? That is your purpose. But newsflash, your purpose will change. It's not the same. You might keep it, but then there's going to be another one, and another one, and another one. Because as you change, you grow. And as you grow, you start getting all these little branches on your tree. Those are your purpose. These are your goals. Each of these goals can bring in their own 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, I just feel like that's where your focus is growing yourself. And so I don't know if you're actually interested in new love these days. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you otherwise. But I feel like this Queen of Wands is a very prominent aspect going on in your life. And I feel like this is you. You are a Queen of Swords reversed because you pulled yourself back, because you really enjoy this energy. You like maybe making your own money, or, of buying your own house without needing somebody else's help, or making your own decisions. I mean, I just feel like this is about you and your goals. Ace of Pentacles, flip my deck. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Again with the tree. And you know what's interesting about the tree is this. All things worth having came from dirt. Do you know that? The apples you eat, the potatoes you cook, even the houses, the foundations of the house are under dirt, okay? If you take a seed and you put it in dirt, Aquarius, isn't that kind of crazy to think that you take a seed and then you put a bunch of dirt on it and you're like, how is this thing supposed to grow? How doesn't it need sunlight? How does this even work? Well, this is kind of like over here, back here, Aquarius, this is you under dirt, okay? And maybe you started feeling life stress. Stress can be a good thing, because stress actually builds the character who you become in the future. So you need a little stress, just like the seed under dirt. It is stressed. There is pressure, but you have to prove yourself. So God puts you under dirt to see what you can do. So now you have to push through that dirt. When people sling mud at you, when people sit there and call you names, when people said you can't do this, I feel like you said, watch me, I will and I can. That is showing, building who you are and proving who you are with a little bit of dirt. Dirt builds your character up. It's only when you push through that dirt do people see the beauty that was you, that always was you. And so I feel like that's when you start bearing fruit, is pushing through that dirt. And so your Queen of Wands right now is what this is doing, is growing fruit. Back here was the dream of fruit growing on these branches, but I feel like it's in the abyss. I feel like this is still under the dirt of what could be. And I think whatever this was for you, if this was a dead-end job or relationship, it made you finally focus on getting into the light. Look at these two cards. One looks like it's under the dirt, under the ground, and one pushed through. And when you push through is when you started bearing fruit. And that, my dear, is your Ten of Pentacles. This is all the fruit. Now, will you have old energies wanting to come back and pick your fruit? Yes. Are you going to let them? Queen of Swords reversed twice tells me hell no. That's why I think you're guarding your energy these days. Okay, let's go. I don't even know, with my long-wittedness, I don't think I pulled it yet for the Two of Pentacles, but let's go with it. Why the Two of Pentacles, the energy coming in? So I do feel like this is a new opportunity, another little change, another branch coming off your, a new fruit bearing on your branch. What's the Two of Pentacles here for my Aquarians? And the Page of Swords reverse. Or is somebody trying to pick your fruit? Page of Swords reverse can be the bad news card, right? What's the bad news? Old energy is now free. It says, Aquarius, I like those apples you're growing. Can I have one? And you have two Queen of Swords reverses that changed your number, changed your address. This is like you went into witness protection program level. What is this Page of Swords reverse? And the Devil reverse. It is, yeah. The devil and the Eight of Swords look alike, so I have to really look at this. The Devil reverse is saying, no, you can't have anything I have these days. What is the Sun reverse in your emotions? This, energy coming in is I feel like you are in pentacle mode. This is where your old energy is coming into play. Okay, what is the Sun reverse in your emotions? Sun reverse, Leo energy in Aquarian's emotions. Why is the Sun reverse? And I told you, there's that other Three of Swords. It's knowing why something had to happen. Why did this Three of Swords happen? Right here in the center of the reading. Why did it happen? It felt like a bunch of bullshit at the time. I couldn't stop crying for weeks and weeks and weeks. I didn't understand why I wasn't good enough for this person. Why does this shit keep happening to me? Why has my life been so difficult? There's a lot of whys, and this is now knowing why the whys had to happen. I feel it comes after this Ten of Pentacles. I do. Sun reversed, though, don't be afraid to stop and smell the roses. It's really good to pull yourself back in some days and say, wow, I have come a long way. You've come a long way from this Three of Swords, baby. You really have. But it's good to sometimes stop and say, you know what? Pat yourself on the back, give yourself a hug, and just say, I am not that person anymore. And when this person comes back and wants you, you're not even the same version that they would want because you're too strong for them. You are in different levels from them. So this Three of Swords is knowing, why did all that pain had to happen? Well, it turned you into the strong character person you are today. It turned you into a hard-driving bitch or bastard. Sometimes you have to be in life, In Dolores Claiborne, there's this, and Stephen King wrote that, and it says sometimes a bitch is all a woman has to hold on to, or a bastard, And when you have nothing left, you only have that, and it's that energy that turns your bitch mode into your Queen of Wands mode. It is true. When somebody has nothing left to lose, they're very dangerous, especially in business. Because when you have nothing to go back to, you only have plan A. There is no plan B. So plan A is not only going to succeed, it's going to crush out the competition. So Three of Swords is you realizing in your emotions, is saying, It's okay to be happy, Aquarius. It's sometimes you have to really just appreciate everything you do have. Make a list of all the things you do have. Everybody has at least 50 things they could be appreciative for. That you're able to watch us, that you have internet, that can't think that you have legs to walk to work, or there's so many things you could be appreciative for, that you do have a Four of Wands to come home to, or a car to take you around. But this is about being appreciative. But most importantly, I think this Three of Swords reverse is understanding why so many days ended up being like in the moon energy, because the sun reverse to me is like the moon upright, and understanding why so much bullshittery had to happen in your life. And especially if you're in the service energy or in the healing energy, I say it like this: why did you have a harder life than it could have been? It's so you could learn these lessons, and then one day you can go and help others, because other people won't have the ability to convey their issues. Some people are swallowed up by that dirt and never can push through. You are able to look at other people and look at the pain they went through and recognize it as your own at once upon a time. And you can help them without even hearing their story. And it makes you wiser. That's that Ten of Swords here. It made you wiser to be in the service of others. And so I do feel like this in your emotions, you might be in a self-reflective mode. Why you're in a self-reflective mode? Because you might hear from somebody, and it might throw you back, because this feels freaking old. It does. Okay, tell me about the Page of Wands. Let's just move everybody down. Page of Wands, sorry, this mess, and the Ten of Cups outcome. Most important, right? Why the Page of Wands and the Ten of Cups? And the Five of Pentacles reverse. This is like, what that reminds me of is the Five of Pentacles upright is the people are out in the cold and it's the dead of winter and they just want to go in and get warm. This is a story of an Aquarius that was in this energy where they were put out in the cold. They had nothing. They went from rags to riches, honestly. They did. And they came back in and they bought that building and made it a place for nobody to be ever out in the cold, a place where people can go in and get warm. That's what that feels like. Ten of Cups, Page of Wands. So this Page of Wands, for some of you, and I feel like this has now turned into a personal reading, this Page of Wands is just another branch, another chapter in your story of coming back and helping your community with what you've learned. It's healing people. It's taking your story and turning it into a book. It's about maybe taking your story and making it public. But I do feel like this is... Now that you found your rainbow, you're making a path to other people to find their rainbow. Showing people how you pushed through that dirt and became the person you are today. That's just really what I'm feeling here. Why the Five of Pentacles reverse? Ten of Cups and Page of Wands for Aquarius. Why is that? And the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. I feel like that's part of that Five of Pentacles reverse. People tend to hold on. Or maybe Aquarius, you're still in this hangman mode. So people tend to hold on to their resources, afraid that they're going to lose their resources and afraid to go for that Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. So they're trying to make do with the little bit they have because they don't want to lose it. And so that's why you have the difference between successful people and non-successful people, happy people and non-happy people. The successful people and the happy people took risk. It all comes with risk. You're willing to lose it to get something more. This wasn't enough for you, Aquarius, this Four of Pentacles. And once again, I feel like you're helping people hold on to addictions, hold on to bad relationships, hold on to anything. And see this Ace of Pentacles? They need to put this in the ground, but they're still holding on to it. A seed is nothing. A seed won't do you any good if you don't take the risk to put it underground and give it time to grow. So it's trying to help people pry their hands off of what's not working for them to put it into the ground. Or maybe this is also about you. You might still be stuck here. It might be time to pry your fingers from what is not working in your life. Take a risk to go for this. Because this definitely is going to be one way or another for an Aquarius I'm reading for. Remember, we had a Ten of Pentacles here too. So you risk losing what's not working in your life. An Eight of Pentacles reverse. You got a Ten of Pentacles and then you get the Ten of Cups. Okay, tell me, let's go here. 10 of Cups and Page of Wands. What is this for Aquarius? 10 of Cups and the Page of Wands. What is that for Aquarius? 10 of Cups and the Page of Wands. It is the 5 of Wands reverse. Why the 5 of Wands reverse? Leo energy. Why the 5 of Wands reverse? Leo energy. And the Ace of Wands. That's so interesting. 6 of Wands here. I feel like this is reflective back here. The 5 of Wands reverse can be pulling yourself away. You can be pulling yourself away from a cheating energy, for instance. 5 of Wands could be a competitive situation, okay? So you pull yourself away with the 5 of Wands reverse. You take your Ace of Wands. You get on your path, and it leads you to the 6 of Wands. It's success, Aquarius. But I do feel, going back, I feel like this is you. I feel like once you get to this place, you're going to help other people. That I definitely feel here. But why this reading is happening is you definitely have new love here. It's crazy how this went into different avenues like branches. So I'm trying to get back to the basics here. You probably have an older energy you're going to hear from. Some of you could be like 5-7 years. I don't think you're going to communicate with this person. I don't think it's a huge thing. It wasn't even the reason for a reading. I think this person's going through a bad time. You were a highlight in their life. They probably didn't tell you with that at the time, but you really were. Okay, so why this reading's happening? Because you have Ace of Cups. I think you have a new love opportunity. Some of you are so focused on whatever this is, you may miss it. You may not even care if you miss it. Some of you might put your head out the window and say, okay, I'll take a chance. Again, it's all about risk. You risked everything once before to get your 10 of Pentacles. Now you might have to risk a couple Pentacles to get the Cups. What I mean by that is taking your mind off of your just work and trying out love again. And I think that is a kind of, with 2 Queen of Swords reversed, I think you might be guarding your heart. You might be like, well, Stacy, I understand what you're saying, but what if this ends up in a 3 of Swords again? And then my brain is now taken off my work path, and now I don't get the love, and then I'm losing, like, I lose my motivation on this. That's where I think a lot of you might be not so much thinking about having old love back, but the new love. You might not wanting to risk it, but I'm telling you, if you risk it, you get the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. I think that's why this reading's happening. I think I'm reading for an Aquarius that's already on this path. Your job's doing better. You might have a new big move coming, you know, with that 4 of Wands. And I feel like there's something big coming. That's where your focus is. And then here comes this dazzling smile comes your way. And you'll be like, I'm interested. But I need it in contract that this person's not going to screw me over. Well, you don't get it. You have to have a little bit of faith, you know. I think some of you are going to risk taking your eye off the ball to try this out. But I'm telling you, it ends in a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups. But it comes with a little risk. That's all. All right, Aquarians, that was a very complicated read. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will see you guys probably around Thursday for your weekly read. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great week and a great, great start to your week on this Monday. All right, have a good day. Take care.